This online coach is literally printing money after setting up this new marketing strategy, and you're gonna learn exactly how after watching this video. What's going on, guys? My name is Alex, and I'm gonna be breaking down this step-by-step process we use to help our client Jeff put $1 into the system and get $35 out within a week of setting up what we call the accelerator funnel. All right, so if you're new around here, I'm actually the co-founder of a company called the Digital Business Accelerator, and we specialize in helping coaches and consultants build profitable lead generation machines and systems that allows them to scale and focus more on coaching and their passions and their desires. So let's finally dive into Jeff here. So this is Coach Jeff Faldalan. You can find him here on TikTok and here on Instagram. And Jeff is a seasoned coach. He specializes in helping entrepreneurs create digital products and services so they can monetize their expertise. And he has a true passion for what he does. But the problem is, like many online coaches, despite being really good at what he does, he struggles in the online space, right? So he's been able to mastermind and go to public events, speaking events, but just with the landscape of online coaching and just entrepreneurship in general, moving heavily into the internet space, he felt like he was falling behind. He didn't know the latest strategies, tips, and everything to kind of get the ball rolling with online coaching and scaling that. And unfortunately, like many people, Jeff invested in thousands of dollars worth of different coaching services, Facebook groups, scraping Facebook groups, sending email, organic marketing, the whole 9 yards when it comes to growing a coaching business. And he finally came to us. He took a kind of flyer working with us because he was pretty much burnt out with coaching programs. But he saw one of our ads and was like, I'm going to take my last chance. If this doesn't work, I'm done with the online space. And within a week of joining in the program, he posted here that he started running ads literally a week ago, got 22 leads from the ads that we helped set up. 3 people converted into a client, and he's making $15,000 from the ads he set up. But that's not the cool part. The cool part is that he only put $421 into the system, right? So we help coaches, consultants scale with paid marketing and organic content, or just your personal brand rather. And Coach Jeff here was just like kind of under the ringer when it came to just figuring out what to do to get new clients. And we kind of set up the system in a week. He absolutely exploded. All right, so I'm gonna break down the system here in just a moment, but a couple things to kind of focus on here. Like, guys, it doesn't make any sense saying to yourself, man, I'll get started eventually, or I'll start scaling my business, or I'll figure this out eventually. Like, you're literally letting opportunities like this slip by. Every moment that you tell yourself, I got to wait for the perfect moment to figure out how to grow my coaching business or get the right leads, you're literally letting opportunities like this slip by. Jeff, like I said, was on the fence. He wasn't sure. He kind of was trying to wait for the perfect moment. I was like, no, just get in the program, dude. We're going to get you amazing results. And within a week, he's already made his investment back on the program and still profited a decent amount of cash. All right, so let's get into it in just a moment here. If you're watching and you're interested in learning how we can help set up the same system we did for Jeff here, all you got to do is check the description here, book in a time with our team. We'll literally just walk you through the roadmap and you can decide for yourself if this is something you want to be a part of, okay? So let's get into it, right? Before I actually break down what we've done to kind of really help Jeff out here, it's very important to understand this pyramid right here. So this is just the average consumer pyramid when it comes to just the average buyer on the internet. If you're a coach, consultant, you've been struggling to get leads, you've been, trying different strategies, or you don't even know where to get started, this is so important to understand. 3% of people are ready to buy now when it comes to the marketplace. You could be an online fitness coach, career coach, make money online, real estate, doesn't matter what you do, 3% of that market space is ready to buy this exact moment. So when you do stuff like VSLs and Facebook groups, and you're doing all these different varieties of strategies trying to get leads, understand that you're only speaking to 3% of the marketplace. Our first thing that we focus at the DBA is showing you how to capture way more than the 3% there. All right, 3% is ready to buy now. The other 17% of people are kind of like in the information gathering stage. They're trying to learn what options are even out there to help them get to the next point and overcome their pain points. 20% of the market is definitely problem aware. They now know what it is that's stopping them from getting the end results. It's whether or not they know who to go to help them actually get there. And then 60% of the market space doesn't even know they have a problem, right? This is the code space, but this is the space that most people don't market to, because it's hard to market to someone that doesn't even know they have a problem, right? So you could be speaking like, hey, if you've been struggling with this, then come through now and book a time with me. Well, those people don't even know if they're even struggling or what they're struggling with. We're going to be nurturing and getting in front of as many people as possible, way greater than the 3% that most VSL funnels or challenges or webinars, or even Facebook group scraping or emails will really do for you. All right, so this is kind of the system, right? First things first is top of funnel awareness, right? The biggest thing that I see people struggle with is getting leads. but more so in more detail, like even understanding who is the right lead to even enroll with their program. So one of the first things that we did with Jeff here is just understand who's his target audience. We had him fill out an entire worksheet and he had to answer a bunch of questions. We reviewed the worksheet and kind of nailed down, this is exactly who you're talking to and why. It's important to know who you're talking to, but it's also important to know your why as well, right? Have you ever sat down and asked yourself, why am I even, trying to work with these people? So we kind of start off with a little bit of broad messaging. If you start too narrow and too specific, in most cases, you're going to just shoot yourself in the foot, okay? Because you don't even know what the market wants to hear or who's going to be most receptive to your messaging. So you start off kind of broad and work your way down, right? So we helped him actually script out his marketing. So we, helped him launch a paid campaign. So after we understood who he wanted to work with, we needed to then build out his script, right? So we built out a ad script for him. And from there, we paired that ad script up with just short form content. So like I said and showed you at the start of this video, Jeff has some social media pages and he was relying on organic marketing, just posting videos. And it did okay for a little bit, but it just wasn't consistent, right? So if you've been taught to do organic marketing, I'm here to tell you, someone that used to do $50K a month with just organic marketing alone, there will come a time where that just won't work anymore. And it might not even be working for you right now. That's the sad thing about it, right? Like I was going hard every day posting, and I've been blessed to have a business partner to kind of help take off some of the load for me. But a lot of you guys are doing this by yourself, right? So Jeff was posting content, but we paired his personal brand with paid advertising, and that short form content actually started to convert a lot more people a lot better. Right now you can do lives and stories, and because you're funneling new eyeballs to your page with paid marketing, those people are going to be seeing your content and you're going to be kind of nurturing them in the middle of the funnel. I'd call this middle of funnel part 2, which is messaging and connection. Most people don't do any type of DM marketing. I'm assuming that if you are doing short form content or you do have some type of Facebook group or following, you're just hoping people click the link in your bio or try to book a call with you automatically, but you're not going and connecting with those people. And it's a difference between sending code messages and engaging with people that already like, follow, and know who you are. And there will even be a time where now you're setting up a marketing campaign that gets leads coming to you. So inbound leads are coming to you, messaging you, hey, I need help with your services. Can you help me? And then at the bottom of the funnel is obviously discovery calls and new clients, right? So this is kind of the step-by-step overview. We break it down in more detail inside our program, and I personally want to be able to help impact more coaches and consultants because they just don't know what they're doing. To be fair, the online coaching space is rapidly changing, and it's a fairly new space for coaches. I mean, coaches have been around for years, but the way we do coaching now is so different. And what can end up happening if you don't implement this in the right strategy, in the right order, you're just going to fall behind. You're never going to get your feet off the floor. So that's kind of the important thing to understand here. And if you're wondering like what's going to happen to Jeff now, the great thing about this system is once it's converted 1 or 2 clients for you, just reinvest some of that capital back into paid marketing, and it's now just following new leads. So the cool thing about this is Jeff doesn't need to upload 2 to 3 times a day. He's off the content hamster wheel. He only is responsible for uploading about 3 to 5 times a week at most really. And the ads are now just working for him because now they're optimizing. The algorithm has already figured out who his target audience is. Jeff gets to sit back, kick up his feet, and work with his amazing clients that he has a passion working with. And he gets to scale his business, right? Like that's the best part about what we're doing here. He's focusing more on coaching and less about marketing, right? The people come to him ready to roll. And that's the cool thing about the accelerator funnel, right? If you guys are watching this, you're a coach, you're a consultant, you might be starting, you might be, looking to scale. If you're looking to scale, this works. If you're looking to get started, this works. Book a strategy call with us, right? We're going to just walk you through in detail what the roadmap looks like, what's required, the kind of step-by-step information you need to know. And the cool thing about a strategy call with us is we're going to literally give you the strategy and what you need, and you just decide for yourself if it's worth your time, worth your investment. But the one thing I will say is if you're dead broke and you got no cash, don't book a call with us because, it just defeats the purpose. Go through, if you have no money, you can invest right now into paid marketing and you can invest into a program, that's fine. That's why I have this YouTube channel. Right? If you're not on the YouTube channel, you're watching this on like a website or something, go to my YouTube channel. If you're on my YouTube channel, subscribe, scroll through, watch the rest of my value and the content I have to provide. We're getting people amazing results like this, and all it requires is your time, your effort, and a little bit of upfront capital to completely change your business forever. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next training, and take care.